Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John Jink Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Coach Grossman Dynasty here on NCAA 14, using that college football revamp, of course. And we got another battle versus another Big Ten opponent. We are taking on the Michigan State Spartans in this episode. And they say it's a battle of opposites, but I'm looking at the Michigan State roster. They're actually a pretty solid team. B+ overall squad, B+ offense, B defense. We're B+, A-. And Lee Corso is going to be rocking with us in this game. As we take a look around, taking a quick look at who Michigan State went up against previously. They went up against Alabama and give them a really good fight at home. They only lost by 15. So this is a pretty solid football team that is in front of us. We cannot take them for granted, even though the headline coming into this video says otherwise. So that being said, I am super excited to go ahead and get on the field our second Power 5 opponent in 2 games. If you are as well, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe if you have to be brand new. I'll see you guys on the field as we go ahead and try to go 2-0 in season 5. Let's get it. Alright, boys, so we did end up getting the football to start this game. We will be giving them off to the second half, but let's see if we can get their offense going on a high note, as we'll start off with a little read option. Timmy McClain taking it up the gut for a gain of 7. Not a bad way to start this game whatsoever. We'll see if we can go ahead and build off of that as we got a second and short. Looking over the middle. Got myself a man in Spencer Tate, and Spencer Tate able to hang on and make that catch for me. A gain of 6. But a second and long coming up here as Timmy McClain, he's in the shotgun. He's looking around. Going to try to throw it in. Why is my man not sitting there in the check down spot? He did not have to move upfield whatsoever. Y'all saw what I was trying to do. I was trying to check it down, but dude was pushing it upfield. So, the game had to go ahead and throw it upfield with us, where there was a defender sitting right in front of us. And even though Michigan State did not get any first downs out of that, they did end up going 3 and out. They do end up going and settling for a field goal as Nate Steffens just stops. So Nate Steffens stopped. Not a good start for our wide receiver core. I know it is certainly a really young bunch, but they're not looking good early as we go ahead and go to our tailback, Kenneth Simmons, for a gain of 5. So a third and short coming up here as McClain looking downfield. Gonna throw it down the middle of the field, and Trey Myers is able to fight forward and pick up a first down for us. So it does at least move the sticks. Maybe this will get us a little bit more comfortable going forward. As Simmons looking to the left, he's going to go ahead. Is he going to fight for the first down? Yes, he gets it. And that's one thing I love about Kenneth Simmons. He's willing to run you over like a bulldozer. And that showed there, picking up that first down. Fake the handoff to him again, and McClain's got a little bit of room to work. He does get about the 45-yard line before he's brought down. Just couldn't make it through that final crevice. But for the first time today, we are in Michigan State territory, trying to throw the slant pattern. Was looking for Spencer Ray, but he could not win his route and threw the timing off. So that meant third and long for us here as McClain looks to the left. We find Tyler Ray, who takes an absolute shot, but he does make up for it that time around, man. Gain of 20. So we're just outside the red zone now as we try the quarterback draw with Timmy McClain. And even our quarterback, man, I love the toughness of this kid. He's fighting forward, gets a gain of 5. And doesn't get thrown backwards. That's something I really like about Timmy McClain when he runs the football. As we will find Nathan Steffens, the true sophomore, over the middle for a gain of 8. And another first down leading up to it as McClain gonna move somebody in motion. Looking over the middle, and Scott Morris drops it. Oh my goodness, that was gonna be a touchdown. So we drop the touchdown, and a couple plays later, that does make it 3rd and long as McLean looks over the middle, finds Spencer Tate, got a first down, and he's also got a touchdown as well. Touchdown, USF. And the Bulls will go ahead and pull away a 4-point lead here late in the first quarter. And the defense has also been absolutely electric as well. We got ourselves a 3-and-out, and J.R. Bodor, not quite the same return man as your body, your Brian Archie. But Bodor can do some things as well. Getting to the edge there. A 30-yard kick return for us. And we start this next possession out in Michigan State territory. We'll see if we can take advantage. 2nd and 6. Play action. McCain looking over the field. Looking for Nate Steffens. But threw it right to Kirk. Undercut the route, unfortunately. And Nate Steffens could not win the one-on-one. It's another interception for Timmy McClain as a result of it. And not even done with the first quarter. We already have thrown 2 interceptions in this first half. Definitely a pretty slow start for our guys. But, hey, our defense is still doing its job. Special teams is doing its thing well. If he can get that corner. Oh, baby, give me that corner. Oh, we got caught from behind. Still a great return, though. We got to a 50-yard line. As that does end up wrapping up the first quarter already. Even with our really sloppy start on offense, we still got a 7-3 lead. Let's stop playing with these guys. So let's go, baby. Starting this second quarter off and going with another play action here. We'll see if we can get something going with Timmy McClain as he gets intercepted again. And that one was Timmy McClain's fault. Just could not get enough air under that football. But you do have to like the effort by Timmy, though. Even though he threw a 3rd interception. AJ Kirk, by the way. Absolute menace. Still came through, made the tackle. And now make it 3 interceptions in this game already. We just got into the second quarter. And I don't want to bring in Max Steele. Because, you know, he's a young whippersnapper, man. He's a freshman redshirt. Gotta let Timmy McClain work through as he's our star quarterback. Let him go to work. Just gotta get our receivers in rhythm. Trey Myers, nice little 5-yard catch. That will help. Can we complete another pass downfield as we look on 1st and 10? Got a man down the right-hand side. It's Tyler Ray. He does end up being caught up with right away, but it's a 14-yard reception. It's already his 4th catch of the day. As we'll go with the QB slot option, handing it off to Kenneth Simmons over the middle of the field, trying to run it up the gut, and it's another gain of 5. Sets up a manageable 3rd down situation. 3rd and 4, looking to set the wide receiver screen. Looks to the left. It's Spencer Tate, but Spencer Tate cannot reach the 1st down marker, though. But you know what? Scared money does not make any money. And as Uncle Reese Jacksrud said, let's go ahead and go for it. Got a man over the middle of the field, but Nate Steffens drops it. It's another dropped pass. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. We put it right where we need it to be. And Nate Steffens could not bring it in, unfortunately. So now the Michigan State Spartans have an opportunity to go ahead and take a lead in this game. As they have Ivan Lewis in at quarterback. That is their actual starting quarterback. I know it looks really weird seeing that number 32, but I checked the depth chart, and that's who they got. And he's like an actual quarterback, so yeah, I'm surprised as you guys, but looks like definitely more of an athletic quarterback, though, as Ivan Lewis gets a little bit wrapped up there. And we will force them to punt this football away once again. Ryan Bennett was able to get in there and make the tackle. Is now 1st and 10. McClain going to run it on the read option. And maybe this is a day where we got to let that running game go to work a little bit more. I know we have Ben Archie out still with the injury, and that's why you haven't seen him in this game yet. But Kenneth Simmons, he can pound somebody into the ground. But we can also throw the football still, obviously, too, as Scott Morris does win up the seam. So let's see if it gets us a little bit more comfortable. As we'll hand off to Kenneth Simmons. He's looking for some space. Breaks one tackle. Can he fight for the first down marker? No. They're going to mark him just inches away from that first down marker. So 3rd and inches now. Going to go with the slant pattern as McLean. He's looking over the middle of the field, and Nate Steffens drops it again. And that time, there was nobody around him. It's not like he was going to get lit up. And 4th and inches, we're going for this again. I don't care. McLean breaks one tackle. It almost didn't work, but we still got the first down. We can still keep it moving. And it's crazy how good and how bad we've been playing at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, Michigan State has only gotten 1 first down on us in this entire game. And the only thing that we have to show for is we're only up by 1 singular point. Like, we really should be dominating these guys right now, but that just simply has not happened yet. As we'll go ahead, check it down to Nate Steffens. He actually caught that one. I'm really surprised by that. Another 10-yard catch. And this will also be an inches situation. We still got 3 of our timeouts. As McLean looks over the center of the field, looking to throw it, and he was expecting Trey Myers to continue going on his in route. He stops, and it's yet another interception. Leonard Martin with one of the easier picks of this season. And now here we go. The Spartans with a chance to go ahead and take the lead. Ivan dropping back. He's looking over the right-hand side. He's got Coleman on the out route. Breaks the tackle, but is going to step out of bounds. A 14-yard gain that will preserve the timeouts for the Michigan State Spartans. Is now 1st and 10. Ivan dropping back again. This time another out route, and it's Allen this time. But tight end with a gain of 18. For the first time today, without any of our turnovers, of course. They are in our side of the field and driving deeper, except Franklin forgot about the football, though. He drops it as well. Definitely a lot of drops in this game, it feels like. And I don't even know why. It's not even like it's a, it's not even like it's raining or snowing. It doesn't snow in Florida, but there's no rain down here in Florida right now. Like, it's a clear day. I don't know what's going on, man, but the Michigan State Spartans are pulling close into field goal range. We need a big play, and Washington drops it. That would have put him in the red zone and make this a much easier kick, but instead, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Lewis dropping back again, facing a 4-man rush. Looking to attack downfield and looking for Washington. But that will end up being broken up at the last second. In a 3rd and 10 situation, Lewis looking to throw it again, right-hand side, and finds Cameron Allen for a gain of 5, but can't chunk it forward. So the Spartans will go ahead and settle for a field goal. This is for the lead. Kick is up, and it's no good. It doesn't even hit the netting. I don't know what it's called, but we do have a studio update, and we got a little bit of an upset alert, though. West Virginia up 7-0 right now on the number 5 team in the nation. But we're also on upset alert. We got to make some things happen here if we're not careful. And this drive is big. Let's get us a little bit of momentum here in this game as Michigan State, a little bit disorganized, going to throw over the middle and finds Trey Myers. He comes down and makes the catch, a gain of 18. And the Bulls will move to the line quickly. McLean under shotgun, dropping back, looking to the left. He's got Trey Myers. He can't get out of bounds, though, and they will end up taking their first time out of this first half. And we got 2 more remaining as McLean looking to throw again. Finds Spencer Tate, the number 1 receiver for the USF Bulls. Getting him into the red zone once again. We'll see if it can lead to better days as McLean. He gets 1 block. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Florida. and it will still be a one-possession game after the extra points. But let's hope that this is something that will finally get our team going, as this is still an extremely close game. Going into halftime, we're only up by 8. So while Michigan State did get the ball to start this second half, we did at least force that 3 and out. So maybe that's a sign of good times ahead. J. Cole always said, my intuition is telling me there will be better days. And maybe this is a sign that we'll be playing much better in this football game, at least on the offensive side of the ball. Defense has been great. Offensively, though, 4 turnovers. If we were playing against a bunch of other teams in college football right now, we would not be winning right now, let alone be given a chance to really make this a 2-score game. As we will go with some speed options. Got the first down on the left-hand side. Right-hand side picking up some good chunk of yards, as well as McLean just bouncing around like a pinball machine, but he gets himself back up. He's a tough kid. Watches some boxing highlights for sure. And now, second and short coming up, going with a third option. McLean, he's got some space to work. Gonna pitch it out to Rodriguez down the sideline. He does not have the speed to get into that end zone, but a nice 21-yard rush for Sheldon Rodriguez. That's the first time he's handled the football all season long. As we go read option again, McLean fighting for the end zone, but is going to be marked just 1 yard shy. And so here we go. Second and goal from the 1 yard line. Triple option on the way. It's going to be the fullback, Chuck Silva. And how about that, giving the fullback a little bit of love. Touchdown, Southern Florida. And make it a 21-6 game, and doing almost all of it on the ground. So maybe we're starting to wear down this Michigan State defense a little bit. As we go ahead, we get another 3 and out once again. So here we are, deep in Spartan territory, looking to add on to this lead even more. Simmons going to cut it back over the middle of the field, and he runs into multiple Spartan defenders, but almost gets to that first down marker. A gain of 9 should make picking up this first down easier. We'll go to Kenneth Simmons once again, and a safety tries to come up, but we just run over him. I'm telling you, man, this man is a bulldozer. Maybe not like a free down back kind of guy, but definitely like a goal line back. You're a glare blunt, kind of guy. If you need, that can still happen in the NFL. Even with today's, spread offense, air raid, offensive explosion. There's still a role for Kenneth Simmons, for the league if he wants it. And if McLean would have taken it to the outside and pitched it out, he probably would have had the end zone. But playing maybe a little bit of hero ball there. We'll see if it costs them as we go 3rd and goal. Silva looking to get him in the end zone a second time, and we do! Chuck Silva with another touchdown as the fullback, who we didn't even use all of last year, has now gotten 2 touchdowns in the same game. This Utah State playbook that we're utilizing certainly built different, and it's a 28-6 game. USF maybe getting kind of close to getting the backups in, depending on how these next few drives do end up playing out. But we got to focus on the team in front of us right now. Ivan Lewis under shotgun. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield. It's a play action and dumps it off quickly to Allen, who gets across the 35, wrapped down. Looks like just outside of the 40-yard line. As here comes another 1st and 10. Lewis dropping back, looks over the middle, but it's going to be intercepted. It's Brandon Allen. And look at this, baby. Let's go, man. It took 2 games to do it, but we finally forced our very first turnover of this season, man. We finally did it. And a 1st and 10 will ensue. Looking to really build this lead up to make it insurmountable, especially with how the Spartans have really been operating on the offensive side of football. Let's see if we can put a dagger into them here in this 3rd quarter. As we'll go play action here, 3rd and inches. McLean has nowhere to go with the football. He's going to try to scramble. Is he going to be able to pick up the first down? He does. Only a 2-yard rush, but it moves the chains. Smart decision by McLean to scramble with the football. But he might not be able to do that again. Another 3rd down. This time, 3rd and long. McLean forced out of the pocket. He's going to try to scramble for the first down, and I was trying to slide. I was really trying to slide there. Glad that he didn't fumble it, though, as that does wrap up the 3rd quarter of play for us here. We are up 28-6 right now. A 4th down coming up. So let's see those 4s in the chat and in the comments as well, as we try to finish strong. So here we are, 4th and short, and you already know we're going to go for it here. We're going to put a dagger into him as McLean trying to set up the halfback screen as Simmons. We're going to get to the outside, but he can't get there. He was met in that backfield, and it's going to end up being a turnover on downs. So another drive for the Michigan State Spartans. They have not done anything outside of our turnovers today, as we got a throw over the left-hand side. It's to Coleman, and Coleman will pick up a gain of 17. We'll see if this is a springboard for this offense, as Lewis under shotgun looks right. He's gonna throw it to Coleman, but it's broken up. How about Jalen Stokes? Oh my, breaking that pass up again. That is excellent defensive backfield work, as they try to set up the halfback screen on 2nd and 10, but McCormick reads it. He couldn't bring it in. He's got hands made of butter, and he knew it too. He had green grass ahead of him, but that's why he plays on the defensive line. Not great hands like Allstate, as Ivan needs to throw it over the middle. Gonna get lit up. There is a flag on the field, though, but it's going to be clipping. It's going to be on this offense. But we'll decline the penalty so that we can go ahead and get it 4th down. But Michigan State's going to go for it here. Ivan Lewis with a chance, but he's going to be intercepted by Jalen Stokes. And what about that driving gab? Oh, my. But we, again, cannot do anything with this football. We at least don't turn it over. At least, there's that. But we still letting Michigan State not necessarily hang around, but we should be running these guys off the football field. I've been saying that a bunch today, and it just hasn't happened yet. We'll see if that kicks us in the butt. As now, Lewis drops back. He's looking. Has all the time in the world. He's going to find Cameron Allen for a gain of 17. Another 1st down for the Spartans. And here they are in Southern Florida territory, as Ivan Lewis looks to build off of it, breaks away from one defender. McCormick can't bring him down either. And is finally going to be brought down by McDaniels. A 1st down for Ivan Lewis. As one more 1st down will put him in the red zone. 3 wide set. It's an over halfback screen. We read it though, and Jamari Stewart can't bring it down either. He gets his hands on the football, but the defensive lineman 0 for 2 in trying to get these interceptions. It's rough out here. And another 2nd down coming up as a result. We're going to throw it to Allen, and he hangs on and makes the catch. I thought that was going to be thrown out of bounds. I thought that was an overthrow. But nice job by Allen, bringing that thing back in and making a play for your quarterback. As because of it, the Spartans now in the red zone. They desperately need it. I'm curious to see if they get this touchdown here. We don't want to let that happen. But if they get it, are they going to go for 2? As Timmons does indeed run it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. And just a great punch by the offensive line. Able to push forward and make it easy for Eric Timmons to find the end zone. But they will go for 2 here. Lewis looking to the left and finds Coleman. There is a flag on the field, though. It's an offsides penalty, and it is going to be called on us. Philip Givens going to be flagged for the penalty, though. And that does end up meaning that this is only a 2-possession game now. We cannot mess around with these guys. They can make a comeback. This should help, though. J.R. Badar down the sideline, and he's brought down and across the 45-yard line. Great return, though, as we start this next possession with fantastic field position, though. And a 1st and 10 coming up as we go with some good old-fashioned quarterback power. He actually lands on a defender and then rolls on of him to pick up a few extra yards. That's a pretty crafty play there. And now, 2nd and short, going to go ahead, run to Kenneth Simmons. Going to go ahead and run it upfield for a gain of 4. So another 1st down as McClain looks to hand it off again. Let Kenneth Simmons finish this game up for you, because he is one bad man. Look at those cuts. It's not so bad looking run there, Simmons. I see you. He's looking for a little bit more than just a goal line back roll once the injury to Ben Archie ends up sufficing. And you might have an opportunity to do just that. 4th down coming up. Are we going to give it to Simmons? No, they're going to ask him to block, and it's play action. Here we go. 4th and 1. Play action. Looking around, and he gets sacked. He runs out of time in the pocket. And unfortunately, the offensive line could not hold up. And now, all of a sudden, here comes Michigan State with a chance to potentially make this just a 1-score game. It's not over yet, as here comes Ivan Lewis, who makes a cut, and now it's a foot race. Eric Houston is able to go ahead and catch up, but that being said, here comes the Spartans. They're going to move quickly, given they might need to go for the onside kick after this possession, even if they score. Coleman, right-hand side. That's another 1st down for Michigan State. Looking to make a rally. 28-3 in the back of the minds of many of these players, as another Southern-based team getting blown up in the 4th quarter as Ivan Lewis gets lit up like a Christmas tree. Then was Jamari Stewart, who was able to cut past his offensive lineman. It was a one-on-one matchup. When that happens, it's barbecue chicken, as it makes it 3rd and 15. Lewis over the middle finds Johnson, but the defender's able to go ahead and make a rally upfield. A gain of 10. So 4th down coming up for Ivan Lewis, as this will decide the game. Lewis looking to Washington, but he drops the football. And we will be able to go ahead and run out the rest of this clock. And we are going to win this one, improve to 2-0 in season number 5, beating the Michigan State Spartans by a final score of 28-14. It wasn't always pretty, but you know what? We did find a way to win the football game, and that's all I really care about at the end of the day. But with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the stats for our guys. We get some of the nice pictures taken by our athletic department. And oh no, did the game just freeze on me? Oh, please don't let that be the case. If so, I'm going to have to reboot, and I'll get back to you guys once I do that. So, unfortunately, after our game end against Michigan State, we ended up having our Xbox freeze again. So, we had to go back, we had to simulate it, all that good stuff, and look at this. We end up getting robbed of a victory. So, last year, we kind of stole a win with the SMU debacle, and then this time around, we end up getting defeated, and yeah, definitely a tough look for us for sure, and nothing we could really do about it. You know, just something with the Xbox. I've been having some more issues since version 17 did end up, you know, getting on the Xbox. It looks extremely pretty, but I mean, nothing we could really do about it anymore, unfortunately. So that's a tough one. We're now out of the top 25 because of that, but we just got to move on. We got to stay focused. We do have another home game next week. It's Louisiana Monroe. Hopefully we can get some things together. Hopefully we can clean up on the mistakes as well, because if we don't, it's going to be a long season here for us, because, you know, we just need our receivers to play better, straight up and down. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Next episode, we will play against the Warhawks. should be our last game in conference play, so it should be a good one. Make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe as well if you want to be brand new to the channel. But with that being said, this is John Cenk Gaming on the mic signing off, but hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.